There's a whole world of home design that goes way beyond a nice couch or a fresh coat of paint. A world where entire rooms disappear behind bookshelves, furniture folds itself away at the push of a button, and small apartments quietly transform into completely different layouts, depending on the time of day. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's real engineering happening in real homes right now, built by people who genuinely refuse to accept that a room could only do one job. Number 9. Hidden Bookshelf Door. Starting off at number 9 is the hidden bookshelf door, the classic entry point into secret room design, and still one of the most satisfying to actually experience in person. From the outside, it looks like a completely ordinary, fully stocked bookshelf, built directly into a wall with real books, real shelves, and real weight distributed across the surface, so nothing about it looks staged or suspicious. The trick lies in a concealed hinge mechanism mounted along one edge, allowing the entire bookshelf, books and all, to swing open like a door once a specific hidden latch or lever is triggered, revealing a passage into a completely separate room or storage space behind it. What makes a well-built version genuinely impressive rather than gimmicky is the engineering required to make a heavy, book-loaded shelf swing smoothly on a single set of reinforced hinges without sagging, warping, or becoming difficult to open over time, which is why quality builds use commercial-grade pivot hinges and a carefully balanced weight distribution across the shelf. Some versions trigger with a hidden magnetic lock activated by pulling a specific book from the shelf, while others use a discrete touch latch mechanism hidden along the shelf's frame, both designed to be completely undetectable to anyone who doesn't already know the secret is there. Beyond the sheer fun of having a legitimately secret door, these builds serve genuinely practical purposes too, concealing home offices, wine storage, safe rooms, or simply extra storage space in a way that keeps a home's overall layout looking clean and uncluttered from the main living areas. The structural work involved is more significant than people often expect, since the surrounding wall framing needs reinforcement to support a swinging door of that weight and size without the rest of the wall shifting or cracking over time. For anyone who's ever dreamed of a home with a legitimately secret room, this remains the most iconic, recognizable starting point, and a well-executed version is still genuinely impressive to watch in action even decades after this concept first started appearing in custom home builds. Number 8. Retractable Ceiling-Mounted TV Lift. The retractable ceiling-mounted TV lift, a motorized system that raises and lowers a television directly from a hidden compartment in the ceiling, letting an entire room stay completely free of a visible screen until the exact moment it's actually needed. Rather than mounting a TV permanently on a wall where it dominates a room's visual space around the clock, this system houses the television inside a recessed ceiling cavity, connected to a motorized lift mechanism that smoothly lowers it down to viewing height at the press of a remote button, then retracts it fully back out of sight once viewing is finished. That disappearing act genuinely changes how a room feels day to day, since a living space built around this system can function as a completely screen-free environment for reading, entertaining, or simply relaxing, then transform into a full home theater setup within seconds without any visible evidence of a television the rest of the time. The mechanical engineering behind a quality lift system is genuinely sophisticated, using a weighted, motor-driven cable or scissor lift mechanism specifically calibrated to handle the exact weight of the mounted television smoothly and safely, with built-in safety sensors that stop the motion immediately if any obstruction is detected during movement. Most systems integrate with a smart home setup, letting the TV lower automatically the moment a connected streaming device or gaming console powers on, then retract again once everything shuts off, removing the need to manually operate the mechanism every single time. Sound systems are often built directly into the same ceiling cavity, retracting or activating alongside the screen to complete a fully immersive, fully concealed entertainment setup. Installation requires genuine structural planning from the earliest stages of a renovation or new build, since the ceiling cavity needs to be sized and reinforced specifically to house the lift mechanism and the television safely, making this a genuinely significant investment rather than an easy retrofit. For anyone who wants a genuinely dramatic home theater experience without a permanently mounted screen interrupting a room's design the rest of the time, this system delivers exactly that kind of theatrical, disappearing convenience. Number 7. Secret Staircase Storage Drawers. A genuinely clever renovation that transforms the completely wasted, awkward triangular space underneath a staircase into a full set of functional, hidden storage compartments. Every home with a staircase has that same dead zone tucked beneath the steps, space that's technically enclosed, but almost never used for anything beyond the occasional broom closet. And this design solves that by building individual drawers directly into the risers, the vertical face of each stair step, so that pulling on what looks like a normal stair front actually slides out a full drawer built into the depth of that specific step. Because each drawer is sized to match the exact depth and width of its corresponding stair, the storage capacity varies naturally along the staircase, with deeper drawers near the bottom where the space beneath the stairs is tallest, and progressively shallower drawers as the staircase rises and the available depth beneath each step shrinks. From the outside, a well-built version looks completely indistinguishable from a normal staircase, with drawer fronts finished in the same wood, paint, or material as the rest of the stairs, and often using a hidden push-to-open mechanism rather than visible handles that would give away the secret at a glance. The engineering challenge here comes down to precise measurement and custom carpentry, since no two staircases are built to identical dimensions, meaning this kind of storage almost always requires a custom build rather than an off-the-shelf product, with drawer slides and structural supports carefully fitted to each individual step's available depth. Functionally, the payoff is significant, often adding the equivalent of an entire small closet's worth of hidden storage capacity to a home without consuming any additional floor space anywhere else. It's a particularly popular solution in smaller homes or apartments where every square foot matters, turning what used to be genuinely wasted, awkward space into something quietly, seamlessly useful, all while keeping the staircase looking completely ordinary to anyone who doesn't already know the secret. Number 6. Murphy bed with built-in desk. The Murphy bed with a built-in desk, a piece of transforming furniture that takes the classic fold-up wall bed concept and pushes it considerably further by combining it with a fully functional home office setup, all within a single footprint. The traditional Murphy bed already solves a genuine space problem by letting a full-sized bed fold vertically up into a wall unit or cabinet when not in use, freeing up the entire floor space of a room during the day. This more advanced version adds a hinged desk surface directly to the front of the bed cabinet, engineered so that as the bed folds up and away, the desk simultaneously swings down into position, creating a fully usable workspace exactly where the bed just was. And the reverse happens seamlessly when it's time to fold the desk away and lower the bed back down for the night. That mechanical choreography is genuinely impressive engineering, requiring carefully balanced counterweights, gas-assisted lift mechanisms, and precise hinge placement to ensure the transition between bed and desk happens smoothly, safely, and without ever requiring excessive physical effort to operate day after day. Some versions include additional built-in shelving or cabinet storage integrated directly into the same unit, holding office supplies, folders, or a small printer that stays neatly out of view the moment the desk folds away for the evening. This kind of transforming furniture has become particularly valuable in smaller apartments and studio living spaces, where a dedicated home office and a dedicated bedroom simply aren't both realistic within the available square footage, letting one single room genuinely function as both without compromise at any point during the day. Higher-end versions include integrated cable management and power outlets built directly into the desk surface, keeping a functional workspace fully equipped despite folding away completely out of sight every single night. For anyone working from home in a compact living space, this combination delivers a level of daily functionality that a purely static furniture arrangement simply couldn't match within the same limited footprint. Number 5. Hidden Wine Cellar Trapdoor. The Hidden Wine Cellar Trapdoor, a genuinely dramatic feature that conceals an entire underground wine storage room beneath what looks like a completely ordinary section of flooring. From above, the trapdoor is built to blend seamlessly into the surrounding floor material, whether that's matching hardwood planks, tile, or stone, with a nearly invisible seam and a hidden mechanism that lifts the panel open, sometimes manually and sometimes through a motorized hydraulic lift, revealing a staircase or ladder descending into a fully climate-controlled cellar space below. The engineering challenge goes well beyond just building a trapdoor, since a proper wine cellar requires precise temperature and humidity control to protect the collection stored inside, meaning the hidden space beneath the floor needs its own dedicated insulation, ventilation, and climate system entirely separate from the rest of the home's HVAC setup. Structural excavation is often required too, particularly in homes without an existing basement, involving genuine construction work to carve out a properly sized, waterproofed underground space capable of safely holding both the wine collection and anyone descending to browse it. Lighting design plays a significant role in the overall effect as well, with many builds using soft, dim, carefully placed lighting specifically chosen to protect wine from UV exposure while still creating a genuinely atmospheric, almost cinematic reveal the moment the trapdoor opens and the space below comes into view. Some versions include a secondary hidden mechanism, disguising not just the entry trapdoor, but also the actual latch or trigger needed to open it, adding a genuine layer of security for valuable wine collections beyond simple concealment for aesthetic surprise alone. Beyond the practical wine storage function, the sheer theatrical reveal of a section of ordinary flooring lifting open to expose an entire hidden room below delivers exactly the kind of dramatic, almost movie-like moment that makes this particular feature such a popular request among homeowners genuinely willing to invest in custom, high-end residential design. Number 4. Convertible Self-Lifting Coffee Table. Coming in at number 4 is the Convertible Self-Lifting Coffee Table, a piece of smart furniture that transforms from a low, standard coffee table into a full-height dining or work table through a motorized or hand-crank lift mechanism built directly into its legs. At its resting height, it functions exactly like a normal coffee table, sitting low in front of a couch and serving as a casual surface for drinks, remote controls, or a stack of magazines. But with the press of a button on motorized versions or a manual crank mechanism on more affordable models, the tabletop rises smoothly upward on telescoping legs, extending to full dining or standing desk height, while often simultaneously expanding in surface area through a hidden fold-out extension, transforming the same single piece of furniture into something capable of comfortably seating a full meal for several people. That dual functionality genuinely matters for smaller living spaces, particularly studio apartments or compact living rooms where a separate dedicated dining table simply isn't practical. Letting one piece of furniture handle both casual living room use and full sit-down meals without requiring two separate pieces competing for the same limited floor space. The mechanical engineering inside quality versions uses a scissor lift or telescoping leg system specifically designed to stay stable and level throughout the entire transformation, supporting real weight, plates, glasses, laptops, without wobbling or tipping during the transition or while in use at its raised height. Higher-end motorized models include smooth, near-silent lift motors controlled through a simple remote or even a smartphone app, while more budget-friendly versions rely on a manual hand crank that still achieves the same transformation with a bit more physical effort involved. Storage compartments are frequently built into the base of these tables as well, holding folded table leaves, chairs, or general storage that stays completely hidden until needed. For anyone furnishing a genuinely space-constrained home, this single piece of furniture effectively replaces two entirely separate tables, delivering real day-to-day functionality that goes well beyond a typical static coffee table. Number 3. Hidden Panic Room. A genuinely serious piece of home security architecture disguised as an ordinary closet, pantry, or wall section, built specifically to provide a secure, concealed refuge during a home invasion or other emergency situation. Unlike most entries on this list built primarily around convenience or novelty, a proper panic room involves genuinely significant structural engineering, using reinforced steel-lined walls, a heavy fire-rated and bullet-resistant door, and an independent ventilation system specifically designed to keep the space safely breathable even if sealed off for an extended period. The concealment element is just as important as the security itself, since a panic room that's obviously identifiable from the outside defeats much of its own purpose, meaning most builds disguise the entrance behind something completely mundane, a closet interior wall, a section of pantry shelving, or even a false back wall inside an existing bedroom closet, with the actual reinforced door and locking mechanism hidden entirely from view during normal daily life. Communication capability is a critical built-in feature too, with most panic rooms including a dedicated, hardwired phone line or independent cellular signal booster, ensuring occupants can reach emergency services even if a home's main power and internet connections have been deliberately cut during an intrusion. Basic emergency supplies are typically stored inside as well, including water, a first aid kit, and sometimes a backup power source, allowing the room to function as a genuinely self-sufficient refuge for a meaningful period if needed. Because this level of construction involves reinforced framing, specialized security-rated doors, and often coordination with a security consultant during the design phase, it represents one of the most expensive and structurally involved builds on this entire list, generally reserved for high-end custom homes rather than standard renovations. Still, the core concept, a genuinely secure, completely hidden space built directly into a home's existing structure, represents an extreme, serious application of the same hidden room philosophy running through every other entry on this list, just with life safety stakes rather than pure novelty or convenience behind it. Number 2. Motorized Sliding Wall Room Divider. A genuinely large-scale piece of smart home engineering that lets an entire room's layout physically reconfigure itself by moving full-sized walls, not just furniture, at the push of a button. Rather than committing a home to one fixed floor plan, this system installs full ceiling-to-floor wall panels on a heavy-duty motorized track system, allowing them to slide smoothly across a room to either combine two smaller spaces into one large open area or divide a single large room back into two separate, private spaces depending on what's needed at any given moment. That kind of flexibility genuinely transforms how a home functions day to day, letting a homeowner open up a living and dining area into one large space for entertaining guests, then close it back into two distinct, quieter rooms later that same evening. all without any physical construction or permanent commitment to either layout. The engineering involved is considerably more complex than a typical sliding door, since these wall panels need to be genuinely soundproofed and structurally solid enough to function as real walls once in the closed position, not just a lightweight visual divider, which requires reinforced panel construction, heavy-duty ceiling and floor tracks capable of supporting real weight, and motors powerful enough to move that weight smoothly and quietly without straining. Smart home integration allows these systems to be controlled through a smartphone app or voice command, and some setups include programmable presets, letting a homeowner select a specific saved room configuration rather than needing to manually adjust each individual panel every time the layout needs to change. Lighting and climate control are frequently integrated into the same system too, automatically adjusting based on whether a space is currently configured as one large open room or multiple smaller separated ones. Because this level of installation requires reinforcing a home's structural ceiling and floor to support the moving wall system, it represents a genuinely significant renovation investment. But for homeowners who want real architectural flexibility rather than a fixed, permanent floor plan, it delivers a level of functional transformation that no ordinary piece of furniture could ever match. Number 1. Fully robotic, transforming micro-apartment. And that brings us to number 1. And it might be the single most genuinely insane example of smart home engineering on this entire list. The fully robotic, transforming micro-apartment. A compact living space where an entire system of motorized walls, ceiling-mounted storage, and modular furniture works together to physically reconfigure the same small footprint into a completely different room depending on the time of day or specific need. Rather than a single transforming feature like a Murphy bed or a sliding wall, this system integrates multiple robotic elements working in coordination: motorized walls that slide to reveal or conceal a bedroom, a kitchen unit that folds out from what was previously a blank wall, and a home office setup that lowers from the ceiling on command, all controlled through a single centralized app or voice interface that lets a resident select an entire room configuration with one command rather than manually adjusting individual pieces of furniture. The underlying engineering is genuinely staggering, requiring an integrated network of motors, sensors, and structural components all precisely calibrated to move safely and smoothly within an extremely tight footprint, often just a few hundred square feet total, while never allowing any two moving elements to collide or interfere with each other during a transformation sequence. Safety systems are built deeply into every layer of these designs, with sensors that immediately halt any moving wall or furniture piece the instant an obstruction, like a person or pet, is detected in its path, a genuinely critical feature given how much of the apartment's usable space is constantly in motion throughout a typical day. These systems have emerged specifically as a response to skyrocketing housing costs and shrinking available square footage in major cities, essentially compressing what would traditionally require a much larger multi-room apartment into a single, endlessly reconfigurable space that can convincingly function as a bedroom, living room, office, and dining area, all within the same physical footprint depending purely on which configuration is currently active. It represents the absolute cutting edge of smart furniture and hidden room design combined into one single, fully integrated system, and it's exactly why it earns the top spot as the single most insane, genuinely ingenious example on this entire list.